9 ways to become 10 times better every day. Ladies and gentlemen, let me start with a question that might just shake you awake. Are you living the life you really want, or are you just drifting along, caught in the same old routines, the same habits, the same predictable results? Do you ever look at those folks who seem to be climbing higher every single day, growing, succeeding, thriving, and wonder what's their secret? How are they pulling it off? We'll pull up a chair because I'm about to share something that could change the trajectory of your life. It's not a mystery. It's not luck. And it's not some grand earth-shattering event. The secret is this: small intentional actions repeated daily will transform your life. Picture this. You wake up each morning with a fire in your belly, a clear purpose in your mind, and the unshakable confidence that today you're going to be 10 times better than you were yesterday. You don't need to wait for a new year, a big break, or someone else's permission slip to start building that life. The moment to begin is now. The gap between where you are and where you want to be isn't crossed by one giant leap. It's bridged by the small habits you cultivate, the mindset you sharpen, and the choices you make every single day. Today, I'm going to walk you through 9 powerful ways to become 10 times better every single day. But this isn't just a lecture. I want you to engage after each point. I want you to pause, reflect, and be brutally honest with yourself. Most importantly, I want you to act, because hearing great ideas isn't enough. Real change happens when you roll up your sleeves and do the work. Are you ready to step up? Let's dive in. 1. Practice daily self-reflection. Let's start with something simple but profound. Self-reflection. How often do you take a moment to look in the mirror, not the one on your wall, but the one in your mind, and ask, how did I do today? Most people stumble through life without ever stopping to think about their wins, their mistakes, or the lessons staring them in the face. But here's the truth. If you don't reflect, you're doomed to repeat. Successful people don't just move forward. They study their steps. Every night, before you hit the pillow, ask yourself 3 questions. What did I do well today? Where did I stumble? What can I do better tomorrow? Write it down. Keep a journal. It doesn't have to be fancy, just a notebook where you capture 1 lesson every day. This simple habit will shine a light on the patterns in your life. You'll see where you're winning and where you're tripping up. Without reflection, you're like a ship sailing without a compass, drifting in circles. Here's your challenge. Start tonight. Grab a notebook, a piece of paper, or even the Notes app on your phone. Write down 1 thing you learned today. Maybe it's a mistake you made, a victory you earn, or a moment that taught you something new. Do this every night for a week, and you'll be amazed at how much clearer your path becomes. Reflection isn't just looking back. It's paving the way forward. 2. Read at least 1 chapter of a book. Let me tell you something about the most successful people in the world. People like Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, Bill Gates. They are not just doers, they're learners. They read every day. Why? Because knowledge isn't just power. It's the fuel that drives progress. A book is a shortcut to wisdom. It's the distilled experience of the greatest minds in history handed to you on a silver platter. 1 chapter a day can shift how you think, how you see the world, how you solve problems. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. I'm not a reader. That's fine. Start small. 10 pages a day. That's it. Do the math. 10 pages a day is about 3,600 pages a year. That's roughly 18 books. Imagine the person you'll become after absorbing the insights, strategies, and stories from 18 books in a single year. Your mind will be sharper, your perspective broader, your decisions wiser. Here's your action step. Pick a book today. Not next week. Not when you have time. Today. It could be a biography, a business book, a classic novel, something that stretches your mind. Commit to reading one chapter before bed. Make it a ritual. You're not just reading words. You're investing in the most important asset you have, your mind in there. 3. Declutter digitally every night. Let's talk about something that's quietly stealing your potential, your phone. Be honest. Many hours do you spend scrolling, swiping, chasing notifications? We live in a world of digital noise, endless social media, emails, apps, all screaming for your attention. If you want to be 10 times better, you've got to take back control of your focus. Here's a simple discipline. Set a tech-free cutoff time every night. Let's say 10 p.m. After that, no social media, no emails, no mindless scrolling. Put the phone down. Better yet, put it in another room. Use that time to journal, read, or just relax. When you go to bed with a clear mind and wake up without a digital hangover, you'll feel the difference. Your focus will sharpen. Your productivity will soar and your sense of calm will grow. Try this tonight. Set a timer for 10 o'clock p.m. When it goes off, turn off the screens. Spend that time doing something intentional. Write in your journal, read your book, or just sit and think. One night of digital detox will show you how much mental space you've been giving away. Reclaim it and watch how your days transform. 4. Challenge yourself to learn something new daily. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you stepped out of your comfort zone and learned something new? Maybe it was a skill, a language, a recipe, or even a random fact. Didn't it feel alive? Your brain craves growth. It thrives on challenge. If you're not learning, you're not growing. And if you're not growing, you're slipping backward every day. Commit to learning one new thing. It doesn't have to be big. Learn a new word. Try a new recipe. Pick up a guitar and strum a chord. Watch a tutorial on something you've always been curious about. 10 minutes a day, consistently applied, can lead to mastery. Over time, the compound effect of daily learning is staggering. Here's your challenge. What's one thing you've always wanted to learn? A language, a sport, a craft. Start today. Spend 10 minutes exploring it. Google it. Watch a video. Take a small step. The goal isn't perfection. It's progress. Every new skill you acquire is a brick in the foundation of a better you. 5. Take 30 minutes of alone time. In a world that's always buzzing, phones ringing, notifications pinging, people demanding your attention. When was the last time you were truly alone with your thoughts? Not distracted, not multitasking, just you. Alone. Time is a superpower. It's where clarity is born. It's where you reset, recharge, and reconnect with who you are and what you want every day. Carve out 30 minutes to be alone. No phone, no screens, no noise. Go for a walk. Sit in a quiet room. Meditate if that's your thing. Or just think. Let your mind wander. You'll be amazed at the insights that bubble up when you give yourself space to breathe. In a noisy world, inner peace is a competitive advantage. Try this today. Find a quiet spot, your backyard, a park bench, even a corner of your home. Spend 30 minutes there alone. No agenda, no distractions. Just be. You might uncover a dream you've buried, a solution to a problem, or simply a sense of calm you didn't know you needed. Make this a daily habit, and you'll find yourself stronger, clearer, and more centered. 6. Set a small daily goal. Here's the truth most people miss. Big dreams don't fail because they're too big. They fail because they're not broken down into small daily actions. The secret to unstoppable progress is momentum. And momentum comes from small wins. Instead of saying, I want to be successful, ask yourself, what's one small thing I can do today to move closer to my goal? Maybe it's writing one page of your book, making one sales call, running for 15 minutes. Whatever it is, make it specific, achievable, and non-negotiable. Do it every day. Those small wins stack up, and before you know it, you're miles ahead of where you started. Here's your action step. Pick one small goal for today. Write it down. It could be as simple as read 10 pages or take a 15-minute walk. Do it tomorrow. Pick another string. These wins together and you'll build a chain of progress that's impossible to break. 7. Surround yourself with like-minded people. Let me share a piece of wisdom that it's as old as time. You become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Look at your inner circle, your friends, your colleagues, the voices you listen to. Are they lifting you up or holding you back? Are they inspiring you to grow or keeping you stuck in the same old patterns? If you want to be 10 times better, you've got to be intentional about your environment. Seek out people who challenge you, who share your vision, who push you to be your best. Find mentors. Join communities. Listen to podcasts that light a fire under you. Your environment shapes your destiny, so choose it wisely. Here's your challenge. This week, find one new positive influence. It could be a mentor, a group, or even a podcast that aligns with your goals. Connect with them. Engage. Surround yourself with people who make you want to be better, and you'll find yourself rising to their level. 8. Reward yourself for tiny achievements. Most people wait for the big wins to celebrate the promotion, the finish line, the grand achievement. But life isn't built on big wins alone. It's built on the small, gritty steps you take every day. If you want to stay motivated, you've got to learn to celebrate the little victories every time you hit a small goal. Whether it's sticking to your reading habit, finishing a workout, or making that one call you've been dreading, reward yourself. It doesn't have to be extravagant. I take a coffee break, watch an episode of your favorite show, or just pause and say, good job. These moments of recognition keep you fueled for the long haul today. Pick one small win to celebrate. Did you journal? Did you read your chapter? Acknowledge it. Pat yourself on the back. Make the journey enjoyable, and you'll find yourself eager to keep going. 9. Practice gratitude before bed. Let me close with something that can truly change how you see the world. Gratitude. Before you go to sleep tonight, think of 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big. Maybe it's a kind word from a friend, a lesson you learned, or the simple fact that you had a meal today. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's abundant. It rewires your brain for happiness, resilience, and success. Try this tonight. Before you close your eyes, say 3 things you're grateful for. Write them down if you want. Do This every night and you'll wake up with a renewed sense of purpose, a lighter heart, and a mind ready to conquer the day. We've covered 9 powerful ways to become 10 times better every single day. You've got the blueprint, but let me be straight with you. Knowing this isn't enough. How many times have you heard great advice, felt a spark of motivation, and then let it fizzle out? Inspiration is like a match. It burns bright for a moment, but it won't light your path unless you use it to start a fire. This is your moment right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not someday. Here's what I want you to do. Pick one habit from this list. Just one. Maybe it's journaling, reading, or practicing gratitude. Write it down. Say it out loud. Commit to starting it today, not later today. 'Cause your future self, the stronger, wiser, more successful version of you, is shaped by the choices you make in this very moment. Are you going to keep waiting, or are you going to step up? The path is clear. The decision is yours. Go out there and be 10 times better. You've got everything you need inside you. Now, it's time to let it loose. Share your commitment below. What's the one habit you're starting today? Let's grow together.